When we talk politics, news, and Nigeria, we talk page by page on Royal Television. Hi everyone, welcome to this amazing edition of the Autopsy segment on Page by Page. My name is Gratitude in Mokwede, and this is where we talk about the happenings across the state and in our society. With me is my amazing colleague to do justice to our topic of discussion for today. How are you doing today, Bubu?
I'm doing very well, Gratitude. I'm
Stop
loving
looking at me like that.
I can't help it. I just love the feet.
Thank you.
Good day, our amazing colleague. My name is Bubu Durugo, and you're welcome to yet another segment of Page by Page on Royal Media.
Thank you. Diving direct into our topic of discussion for today, we'll be talking about the mounting pressure of the upcoming gubernatorial election in Osun State, August 15th. But first off, I want us to touch a bit of the topic before diving into my 2 cents of the story.
So, the Efcc freezing the first bank account of Osun State, I think, few days to the election for allegations of 11 billion naira. You understand? So it's there are two sides to the story, like I would always say. You understand? There's the side of EFCC doing it, I think, at the wrong time. You understand? You get, because they're not supposed to put this kind of pressure on the state at this time. You get, and it also leaves me wondering what our intelligence agencies are for. You understand? Because in America, you could see, let me give an example, the case of Hush Puppy, for example. You could see when they were investigating this, the case of Hush Puppy, nobody knew anything about it. You get, till they made sure they had concrete evidence to pin this guy down. If the EFCC is saying that you have a charge of 11 billion naira against the governor of Osun State for misappropriation of funds, you get, then do your investigation, carry out your investigation properly. And people are coming out to say that the EFCC, what the EFCC did is wrong and all of that. But constitutionally, they have the right to do that. You understand?
Yes.
They have the right to do that. But what I'm always saying is the timing. You get, if, let's say, let me give an instance now. Governor Adeleke can actually turn this thing around. And he has actually sued the EFCC. He sued the EFCC, he sued the chairman of the EFCC too for 2 billion naira. You understand? So this is something, and in 2018, this same thing happened in Benue State to Governor Samuel Otom. You get, where few days to the election, a few weeks to the election, the account of Benue State was also frozen. The same thing also, so it's looks like a continuous pattern. The same thing also happened in Akwa Ibom State when Governor Emmanuel Udom was governor of Akwa Ibom State. It happened there. Do you understand? So it's looking like a continuous pattern. You get that when it's time to election or when it's time for campaign and all of that, most people are using the agencies as a political tool. But I also thank God that Mr. President came out to address the EFCC DG and said that they should drop the case, that it's a wrong time to push this case forward. Because if you look at it, I read the lawsuit from the Osun State case, and it's breached over 4-5 sections of the Nigerian Constitution. Section 1, Section 44, Section 6, Section 36, and Section 136 of the Nigerian Constitution. So it's, in as much as what you're doing is trying to probe this governor or the finance of the state and all of that, but also we should also take the fact that the timing too. You get, let's say, for example, you get, the case is found guilty or something. You understand, and you've helped him to get sympathy votes because he can come out and turn everything around. And you understand, so that's just the thing. The intelligence agencies and these agencies should try as much as possible. I keep saying it. Try as much as possible to conduct their investigation on time. Conduct it properly. Finish up your investigation. Have concrete evidence. Have facts to say, okay, this person is guilty because of this. You understand? So that's that on this case of.
Yeah, this is really, really somehow, I would say that. But the other side of this story is one that has Okpebolo coming out to talk about the dancing governor,
Yeah.
Governor Adeleke, and I don't know. Anytime I'm talking about anytime I'm talking about Okwebolo, the viewers might think that I have a thing for the man, like I don't like him, but it's not that. He's always talking out of context. Like there is, how can you just come out? You are holding the mic and you're talking about the opposition party. Is that even accepted? Is that even right? Okay, you're not even thinking outside the box. Come up with strategies to beat this party. Okay, you can even try, even if I know it's not going to work on Nigerians anymore, the sympathy vote thingy, or just try to do something else or the usual. No, you're coming out to backlash someone, calling him a dancing. Let me read exactly what he said. He said, "Is Osun State not tired of having a dancing governor? Before he signs paper, he would dance. For 4 years, he has been dancing. He's Obaseki's friend. We have to kick him out the way we kicked Obaseki out of Edo State. How can you openly come out to say you kicked out, even if you are behind it? We kicked out Obaseki. Let's kick him out because he's Obaseki's friend." So you can see him talking out of context again. And this just goes to show that, or maybe allegedly, that APC has something to do with freezing of Osun State account. Because why now? The same timing.
Few days to the
Few days
election.
to the election, they freeze Osun State account. Few days to the election, Obaseki is coming out to say, "Oh, don't vote for this man, let's kick him out." So it doesn't really make any sense. It really doesn't. So I just feel like as Nigerians, we need to be able to be strategic, because individually, if we are strategic thinkers, we will not be in the same condition we are today.
Yeah.
It will be something very different.
Yeah.
So it just raises a lot of questions.
So, talking about Monday Okwegbolo, he also has a case with the EFCC. His state account was also frozen. You understand? For for effect of over for charges of over 12 billion naira. You understand? Where they say that money was leaving the Edo State account to suspicious accounts that they cannot trace. So if you're coming to talk bad about this person, how about you tell us what happened to the money that moved out of the Edo State account? You understand? Because EFCC actually, I think the case is still in the EFCC. You understand? So just like this, they would always say, before removing the wax in someone else's eyes, first of all, remove the one in your own eyes. You understand? So that's just the thing with from
completely and rightly said. Thank you so much to all our amazing viewers out there. And like we would always say, and like I just said, Nigerians need to be more strategic. And we know the upcoming election is very, very close. 15th of August. That's for the Osun State. I still need to prep for the presidential election, which is next year, 2027. Please, let's do the right things for once as Nigerians. And this is where we draw the curtains.
Yeah. So just like Gratitude has said, the Osun State gubernatorial election is in 8 days. You understand? So come out and do the right thing. Like I would always say, do not sell your vote for rice. Rice will finish and the wrong person will still be in power. Do not sell your vote for 5,000 naira. Before you even leave the voting ground, the 5,000 naira will finish.
Honestly.
Do you understand? Do not sell it for oil. How long do you want to eat the oil for 1 year, 4 years?
4 years.
So that's the thing. Come out and vote right. Vote your conscience. Ask yourself one question. Someone told me something. Someone told me that anybody you want to vote for, ask yourself a question. Can I actually go into business with this person? You understand? Ask yourself that question. Can I trust this person enough to go into business with this person? So that's all from myself and Gratitude. And do not also forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X at Romy Royal Media and Romy Royal TV.
Thank you so much. And like he has rightly said, do not sell your vote for rice, for yam, for 5,000. But for me, I go tell you, chop am, excuse face. You don't need to do what they tell you make you do. And that's it from my end. Thank you so much. Until next time, my name is Gratitude Imokwede. Bye for now.
Bye for now.